The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. An instinct, he rises! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mitoma tries to pass it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mitoma is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Messi on a strong run down the right. Messi! That is decidedly lacking.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Spread neatly. A header! Goal! Egypt! There is the breakthrough. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Now it's Thuram. And this Yaya Toure! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Neymar. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, sweet feet. Messi. Rice simply refused to be outdone there. Cruyff.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He has found the way through. Gullit might just make this. And they're back on the ball again. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Egypt look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Can he get on the end of this? It's a good-looking... He's got tall! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And he's forced to go back. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Thuram. Yaya Toure. And he's played it back. Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yaya Toure, looking understandably energised after his goal. Opts for safety. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Messi. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
And it's Messi. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good move. And Messi! Neymar. Baresi. Rice. And this is Cruyff. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Cafu. This is promising. Messi. And this is Messi. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Jeff Chiba will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser, so this isn't bad at all.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Jeff Chiba are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rijkaard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Hullet. Hullet! Oh, he's been caught napping. He's having a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, it's good pressure, good intensity.
Look, if they want...
And he's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Messi. Very nicely done. He's in a great position here. And this is Messi. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Jeff Chiba really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Corner number 2, then. And it's been taken short. Yaya Toure! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. And Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Hullet. Yaya Toure. Pinches it off him. That is a great pick out. And he plays one through. Neymar. Corner given. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Hullet. Messi quietly revving up. Messi closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And a shot! Well, that has not gone well. Messi. Yaya Toure. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Can he finish? Goal! Egypt! And again they hit the front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Rummenigge getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Egypt get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
And it's Thuram. Thuram cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Hazard. Strong running down that left flank. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
The final 5 minutes.
Jeff Chiba really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Bellingham. Can he get it through? And the through ball.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Neymar. Kane. Now it's Kane. Kane with the delivery. They've got a corner here. Cruyff! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That's that, the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Peter, this is certainly a man who can make all the difference.
King Eric, surely one of the greatest ever to grace the English game. And you've got to say that alongside his class, he brought about a bit of a tactical revolution too.
Yeah, in an age where everything was fast and down the sides, but his nous and drive encouraged this team to play through the middle with great success. Nothing new nowadays, of course, but back then, I think his qualities were pretty unique.
Rijkaard. Cafu. And it's Thuram. Spread out to the left. He's got away. Hangs in across. Terrific header. Nice control. Wriggles his way through. Cafu. Yaya Toure. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Looking to play him in. This looks promising. Danielson delivers. That's really well cleared. So it is still 0-0. Cantona takes control of it and he's on the move. Looking for options for movement. Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Ibrahimovic. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, nice touch. And Messi! No, he's missed it.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And this is Messi. Played back in. And it's Thuram. And here's Cantona. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He can get that clear. Thuram. That's very neat. Van Nistelrooy in the hunt and looking threatening. Danielson looking to get on the end of this. Tries to get it clear. Big header! And that was very necessary. Now the ball's gone astray. And now a sudden chance to counter. He stands tall and strong. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Shot could be on Ibrahimovic! They want to be quick to recover this. Danielson. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now, can they get him away? Good read, needed to be cleared without complication. McTominay goes long. Marquez tries to clear. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Has crossed into the middle, and that should get the job done. And here's Van Nistelrooy. He could be in here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And instinctively gets big. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Messi. It's a promising position, and he's gone backward here. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Thuram. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're straight back at Messi! Rijkaard can get it clear. Danielson. div2 is onto it in a flash. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on...
It's Ibrahimovic! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short, and here's Thuram. Yaya Toure! And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through, and this is Messi. McTominay wins the duel this time. McTominay going full tilt down the left. That is good strength. Cafu. Thuram. Spread it left. They've won a corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Danielson. He's through here. Van Nistelrooy. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. div2 is onto this.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Cherki. That's Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Danielson. Lovely feet. Ibrahimovic. Thuram. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Hangs one in.
Well played and well cleared.
No way through, so back it comes. Quality ball. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Now it's Villa.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Goes for a shot! Oh, terrible pass. Messi. Threads one in. Oh, played right into his path. McTominay, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cafu running with the ball. Oh, sweet feet. And this is Messi, and it's Thuram. This might spell danger. Shapes to shoot! Caceres with the clearance. He is just caressing the ball. Has a shot! Yes, he's done it! Finally, finally, finally! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A 1-0 lead established. Can he get on the end of this? And he's in on goal. Shoots! It's a goal! It was bound to happen one way or another. He is just too good a player for it not to. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Rijkaard. Danielson plays a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Chance here to counter. Distributed tidily. And we're done. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done.